Welcome to the groundbreaking for the Robert Eades Park here on Glenwood. I want to just start by acknowledging the city staff who made this happen today, because this is a little bit of a lift for us. From our Rec and Parks Department, we have Rodney Dillard, Delano Wright, Haley Stern, Moses Baptiste, Patrick Dameyer, Ray DeJesus, DeAndre DeJesus, Norman Edwards, John Gilmer, Vernon Hicks, PJ Hudson, and Troy Henson, and James McDonald. From Annapolis Police, I'd like to thank Paul. Oh, you can applaud for that. Rec and Parks, woo! From our Annapolis Police Department, Officer Bodmer, Officer Markovitz working on the road closures for us, and Paul Gibbs arranged for that. From Transportation, Director Marcus Moore, J.P. Parker, Vinod Abraham, William Rowell, and Michael McElwain. So yay for them. And Jolien from the Mayor's Office and TV studio. So we'll get started right away, and I'll call up our first speaker, which is Alderwoman Karma O'Neill, who represents Ward 2.
Thank you very much. It is such a great day to be here, and I appreciate everybody coming out today, taking the time off to come out and join us for this very momentous occasion. There's a few people that I would like to recognize. As you all know, that this project has been several years in the making. But I would like to recognize the city team that's been working diligently to get it all put together. Jennifer Feit and Betsy McKeon from the Department of Public Works, Eric Lushinsky, the Chief of Comprehensive Planning, Director Rosalind Johnson, Recreation and Parks, and the others that have all helped them with that project. This project is made available to us through funding from various sources, including $200,000 from the Community Legacy Grant from the Maryland Department of Housing and Community Development, $200,000 from Maryland Department of General Services, $205,000 in city funds, for a total investment of $680,000. This project was shaped by input from the Clay Street community residents through several meetings of the public over the past 6 years. So thank you very much for the residents for your input, and we're so excited to get things started. At this time, I would like to invite our Mayor, Gavin Buckley, to the podium.
Well, I can't believe we're here. It's taken so long. I thought Robert was going to rise from the dead and come back to City Hall and roast me, because it's taken this many years. So first of all, I just want to thank everybody that is here for sticking with this and getting us to this point. I know it's just a groundbreaking today, but soon we will have an amazing waterfront park. And I love it that we've closed off the road, because I want everybody to know that the second phase to this project would make the place that you are all standing in today a green space. And we truly would have a waterfront park. So we are going to have a realigned road. So the road would just go out a little bit further, but it would slow down traffic, and it would make this a great public gathering space and true water access. And so many of our communities really don't have water access. We have privatized over 80% of our waterfront. It is not fair that that has happened, and we have let that happen over these years. And so I'm originally from a place where there has to be a public bike path or footpath in front of every piece of water that we have. And so it is always there for the people. This is going to be another amazing people's park, and this investment is going to truly pay off for the next generation. Also, over at Morris Plum, I do want to point out that we have $53 million of investment happening over there. And Aubrey Court has been rebuilt, and well before I came into office, but new construction and new plans for a lot of amazing new alignment and bike trails and mobility options and transportation options that will just make this city that we live in even better. But it doesn't happen without partners, and we have amazing elected officials who have made sure that this is a priority for them, and I just want to name them and thank them from the podium today. Let's hear it for Councilwoman Lisa Rodvian, who is one of our huge social justice advocates, and so happy to have her as a partner. Our State Senator Shanika Henson will be here maybe to talk. If not, we'll have someone speaking on her behalf. Dylan Baylor, sorry. Dylan, I'm so happy that you're in office now. We feel so supported by you here in the city. Delegate Dana Jones will be here today, or someone will be speaking for her. So important what she's done, and of course the Annapolis City Council, who we could not make this happen without their votes. Fred introduced the naming of the park, so let's hear it for Fred Peone. He might have voted against a bit of money for it, but he voted for the naming of the park. And of course, where is Rhonda Pindell Charles? Well, oh, there you are, sorry. And Joanna Tobin, of course. This park will be even more amazing when we connect it to the Mary Moss Academy, and the options that we have there to create some recreational opportunities are a great partnership for this city. Did I miss anyone else elected? Please raise your hand if you are an elected official, because it takes a village, and I want to thank you. We stand on your shoulders. We have an amazing team here in the city of Annapolis.
Webb Herbert, Commissioner from Morris Plain.
And is Webb Herbert, can you put your hand up, Webb? Hey, how you doing? Thank you. I can't wait till the renovations are complete. I'm looking forward to the tour over there, and looking forward to playing some checkers out here with some of the community members. All right, so I will now hand the microphone over. But again, thank you for today. It just really makes me imagine what this can be like as a public space, having you all there and looking out on you. Look at this amazing view, this amazing piece of nature that we're all going to get to enjoy together. Good community space builds good community. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I will now hand it over to for Shanika. Everyone knows Belle Downs. I don't even have to introduce her.
They're asking you to do something? Somebody was saying.
Okay, great. Well, we'd absolutely love to do that, of course. Thank you.
Good afternoon. I'm honored to be here representing Senator Hinson this afternoon. She, as you know, is a practicing attorney, and so court dictates her schedule. But I couldn't be more honored to get this, to be able to introduce London, someone who's been very dear to me. I've known London since she was a little girl, and I've had the joy of watching her grow up into a lovely, lovely young woman. London shared a very special bond, many of you know that, with her dad, Robert Eades. From a very early age, she would accompany him to city council meetings down at City Hall, and so he planted in her the seeds of service. Not just London, but Tavon, who I also tutored in reading, both of them. But she understood how to create a better community and a brighter future, not just for herself and not just for his family. He did it for this community. So those principles of guiding London in everything that she does. So today's park stands as a space where families can gather, children can play, and neighbors can connect. Those are the values that were instilled in London by her father, and she now carries forward. So it is my privilege, my honor, to introduce London to share reflections this moment about her dad, London Eades.
First I want to say thank you. I want to say thank you to everybody who helped make this happen. We've been waiting years now, and it's finally in the works. This won't be an eyesore to the community anymore, and this going to help represent the legacy my dad wanted to help leave for us, for the community, the fights he fought, City Hall, wherever he was. He did community activism while owning his own taxi company, 24 hours. He would wake me up 6 a.m. to take people to the airport. So, and people still owe him money, but he never cared about that. Even if you didn't have it, he was going to give it. If you needed a ride, you're going to have a ride. If you need somewhere to go, you're going to go. he's going to make sure you get there. That's one thing he always made sure. And I would like to thank my mom. She's a single parent, but she does her best. She tries her hardest. She makes sure that I am where I need to be. And I want to thank Miss Renitra. I want to thank Miss Tippy. I want to thank Miss Tony Pratt. I want to thank, there's just so many people that watched me grow up. They raised me. This community raised me. This is my home. This is where I'll forever be. And I just want to say thank you to everybody, literally. Like, this would not happen without y'all pushing for this to happen. And I just want to say thank you. And Tavon coming, he going to say something, actually.
Good afternoon. It's special. It's special today because today is August the 21st. Today, he'd have been 69 years old. As I look out here, I see my village. They became London's village, but it was my village first. And I see the whole village. Every step along the way. The same things London endured, I endured too. But I tell you, it was 10 times worse. I just like to thank everybody. I like to thank the city of Annapolis. I like to thank the village, the community, the new community activists, the ones that is trying to do what my father left behind and pick up the pieces. But it's gonna take more than just y'all. I like to thank my cousin. He over in the cut, but he keep me on my toes. He kept me on my toes all my life. And we actually built something called MAD Entities. It's many diverse entities. We created a 501c3. We created it on the footsteps of my father. So now we're just building off of that. And I just like to thank y'all because it's special. So many people know what he meant to Annapolis, but so many people don't know what happened behind them closed doors. Them trying nights. Them reading in the Bible. Them conversations. Just imagine a 30-something-year-old man having a conversation with a teenage kid that understand. Just thank you. I appreciate it. My family appreciate it.
So when I said thank you, the first thank you was to the community advocates that made this happen. So I'd like you guys to just come up for a picture and be here with me if you would consider coming up. Anybody that's been an advocate for this park from day one, please come forward for just a second. And let's get out front here. We're gonna spread out here. You're gonna spread out.
I can stand behind Tony because
the principal from Mary Moss
can still be seen.
Could you please come forward? Our partner in this project.
No, you stand right there. But don't let the top of your throat.
We'll get some more people up here. Come on this side. If you want to come on this side, stand in front of us. That's awesome.
Why don't you stand in the middle?
I go to the back.
Yeah.
You wanna, oh, I can't go through there.
Applause for everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you for keeping me straight.
There's progress.
You all guys all ready to one? Big smile. On the count of three. Over to Fred. 1, 2, 3. Awesome. There you go. Just one last thing, and there will be an amazing ribbon cutting, which will be bigger than this. But Commissar Brown is the artist that created the centerpiece for this park, and I just want to acknowledge his talent and his connection to the community, and all the stuff that we've learned, and all the stuff we get to enjoy because of his amazing talent. And I was going to ask him to say a few words, if that's okay. Commissar, if you want to come up and say.
I don't have a lot to say except thank all of the partners. I wanted to give a shout out to Miss Shelley with Annapolis Architects and Landscaping. I worked side by side with her to help pick out the stones, and she let me do my thing as far as the designing of the medallion. So I can't wait to see the finished product. And I was extremely blessed to be able to give this to Robert Eades, being that he gave me two pictures of my mother that I had never seen of her as she passed away when I was in college. And I remember the last time I seen him, he was like, I got a special gift for you. And he gave me 2 pictures of my mother I had never seen. So this was my gift back to him, and I'm very appreciative. So thank you all.